Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the problem we're going to look at problem, we've done 10. We're now going to look at problem number 14. All right, so here we go. So here is problem number 14 right here. On the left-hand side is the question, and on the right-hand side is the answer key. So the first thing you have to do is you have to find the matrix D and the matrix dx and the matrix dy. So the matrix D is simply the coefficient matrix, which is this right here. So you'll notice in the solutions over here, all right, it says for D 2, -3, -7, 2. And that's exactly what's here. And D on the other one, 2, -3, -7, 2. So you calculate, and when you calculate those determinants on the bottom, you get -17. You can do that using your calculator, or you can do it by hand. It's easier by hand with a 2x2. Now let's look at the top matrix. All right, so the top matrix says dx. So notice how we've replaced the coefficients of x, which are 2 and -7, with 10 and 15, and we've left the y coefficients alone. Then we calculate that determinant and we get 65. Now for dy, we leave the x coefficients alone and we replace the y coefficients, which are -3 and 2, with 10 and 15 respectively. Calculate that determinant and we get 100. So our answers are 65 over -17 and 100 over -17. Now let's do question 15 using Cramer's rule. For some reason over here it has some kind of Chinese symbols. I don't quite know why, but it should say dx over d. So please write dx over d if you don't have that already on your sheet. Okay, so first off we need to find the D matrix, which is the coefficient matrix, which is 3, 1, 1, -2, -5, -7, 4, 6, and 2. So 3, 1, 1, -2, -5, -7, 4, 6, 2. And then we put that into our calculator and we do the determinant and we get 80. All right, now for D sub x. So we're just looking for the x value of the solution. If we want to find the y value, then we need to find dy. If we need to find the z one, we do dz. All right, so we're going to find dx. So that means that we are going to replace the x coefficients, which are 3, -2, 4, with the numbers -3, 0, and 13. So my first line is -3, 0, 13, and then everything else is the same. You find that determinant and you'll get -122 over 80, which reduces to -61 over 40. And that is how you do Cramer's rule.